something serious.
So this is what we call the brooder. The brooder is where we raise them from day old up to around 1 month old before we transfer them to another structure.
So how will you count your blessing as you name them one by one? Because I'm confused now.
How do you know their number?
How do you know their number?
Number one, we count them at the...
So they have been in paddocks. So this is another size.
To be honest, now with the rest, for around 1 month.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Moses 2M from East Africa, Kenya, and right here I am meeting a great farmer in Kenya that's called Mr. Okoth George. Today I'm going to have this amazing interview working in this poultry farm just to know what's happening, being that I also have a very big interest in coming up with this poultry project. Guys, as we're going to watch on this video, kindly subscribe, like, share, don't forget to comment. But let me introduce my people. Here is Mr. Kefa Olela, my uncle, direct from home. And right here is our great farmer, Mr. George Okoth. Let's walk in the farm and we're going to ask few questions. He's going to explain for us because he's a person with a lot of experience in this field. Stay tuned as we are going to begin our video right here. So, Mr. Okoth,
Yes.
walk with me in your farm and let me know what you are having kindly.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I have...
Just show on this side.
I have improved Kenyeji chicken.
Yes.
Our improved Kenyeji chicken are of different ages.
Yeah.
But we do specifically improved Kenyeji breed called Sasso.
Yes.
Sasso is an improved Kenyeji chicken. This breed we get them from a company called Uzima Chicken. Uzima Chicken is basically situated in Kisumu City, that is Kisumu County. And they supply day-old chicks to the farmers. According to Uzima Chicken, medium-scale farmers like us, they call them the agents. We brood, and after brooding chicks up to around 3 weeks old or 1 month old, we sell them to the final farmers in small scale. And so according to the structure of the company, we are called agents. Currently in the farm, we have 4 categories of chicken.
Yes.
We have 3 weeks old chicks. We'll show you.
Yeah.
They are in the brooder. We have 2 months old, which are here with us.
Can you call them to come? I found them, a lot of them were over here. How do you call them?
Yeah, maybe when we will supply them with something to feed.
So can you bring something so that we see them? Because guys, when I came in, there were very many here. And I found Mr. Okoth doing some magic. I want to say, wow, this is what you do. And he's telling me that's the kind of food they have to be given. And that's what?
We feed them based on the age, but we get our feeds from Onga Limited, that is called Fugo.
Okay.
So for the young ones, we feed them on the chicken mass or the starter crumbs. But the medium one, like the 2 months old onwards, we feed them on growers up to the laying point when we change to layers. It's like currently the ones we have, the ones you can see here.
Yes.
They are 2 months old.
Yeah.
We have started feeding them on growers. As I said earlier, we get our feeds from Onga Limited.
Onga Limited.
Yes.
Oh, guys, they are going, man.
Oh, they are scared.
They are scared.
But they'll come back.
You told me something about them being scared.
Yeah, and they don't like being scared. When they are over scared, they get stressed up, and that affects their growth. That also affects the productivity. So the ones just moving in, they're 2 months old.
Yes.
We have others here.
Yes.
As I said earlier, at some point they lacked proper care. So
yes.
They are not doing very well, but they're in the process of recovery.
Yes.
This is a group which are 4.5 months old. They are
this stage here.
The stage here. They're also scared because they're not used to this kind of talking and the coverage.
Oh, true. Oh,
Yeah, so that's why they are
we are new
running
people.
away. Yeah, they are new. They are
Oh,
not used to us. Initially, when we came here, they were all out here.
yeah, true. I found them.
Yes. So this is another category.
Yes.
Already they are already ready for the
You
market.
said this how many months?
This one is 4.5.
4.5.
We are approaching their 5th month. But as I said, they were not taken care of due to some reasons.
Yeah.
But we have decided to do the recovery so that they perform better.
Oh.
Usually at this age, the female ones should be laying
Eggs.
or just about to lay eggs.
Yeah.
But because they were not well taken care of, you can see. But maybe in the next 1 month or so, we'll be collecting eggs.
Wow.
Then we have our third category now. These are
here.
These are already laying. The ones which are already laying, as I said, we purely do Saso. Most of the people think that they are pure breeds of layers, but this is an improved Kenyeji.
Yeah.
These ones have laid. Some of them have laid most of them have laid for more than a year. Of course, they are of different ages, but since now they are of same sizes, we have mixed them together. So a Saso breed is that big, the way you can see them.
They are very big.
And has a lot of flesh. Therefore, they have good weight. Very delicious. You can try one. And if you place your order, we can supply you. Even with one, wherever you are, we do door-to-door delivery based on the agreement.
Yes.
So currently, these ones are laying. If well fed and well taken care of, laying is about 90% every day.
Yes.
Like if you have 20, you can be sure of around 17, 18 eggs
per day.
Sometimes even 19 per day, depending on many factors, including environmental conditions and the feeding.
Yeah.
So this is our group of, we call them the grannies.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
You said this like 2 years now.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Suppose one of our audience are going to watch and maybe in need of inquiring. How much do you sell at the first 3 categories that you have just checked on?
Okay, the oldest ones, which are at the point of laying, we sell at 1,300.
That's like $11.
Yeah.
$12, guys.
Roughly.
Yes. Yeah.
Then we have the medium one.
Yes.
They are going at 800.
Yeah.
Per now, by next week, some of them will be selling at roughly 1,000.
Yes.
Because I told you we are recovering.
Yeah.
Yes. So the one in the medium age,
yes,
that is about 5 months old, 4.5, 5 months old, we are selling them at 800.
Okay.
Then the 2 months old, we are currently selling at 450.
This ones, guys, let me show you. They are very beautiful. Yes, they are now back
old,
here.
They are very healthy. They are very good
and strong, guys.
Yes. We sell these ones at 450.
And that's 3.5 US dollars.
Yes.
Yes.
Currently, we have about 100 of them.
Oh.
There was
so which means
there were 600. We've sold the rest.
So in case someone is in need of this,
you can place your order. These ones we sell and we can deliver. We deliver countrywide. There was a time we sold them in Mandera.
Oh.
We organized and they were ferried up to Mandera.
Okay.
Yes.
Today is going to leave the contact. I'm going to pin it down on this video, guys. So in case you want it, let him know. Thank you very much, Mr. Okot. Let's go to the next. Anyway, question.
Kilograms do we expect from the older ones?
The older ones, about 3 kilograms.
About 3 kgs.
3 kgs.
About 3 kgs.
Uh-huh.
The female one, male, at maturity,
yes,
almost 4 kilograms.
Almost 4. But right now you don't have the male ones.
No, I don't have the male ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are not interested in fertilization, because we don't deal on fertilized eggs.
Oh, okay.
So we realize they can lay very well even without the cocks. And cocks, if you keep them here and you are not interested in fertilized eggs, then they are a liability.
Now, suppose you are interested in the fertilized egg.
Yes.
How many cocks do you bring?
Averagely, for every 7 female, 1 cock.
But which kind of cock? Is it this local one?
No,
you have to bring in the improved
the best, you bring the improved one. It depends on your target. If you want to raise up chicks which are almost of the same quality, you bring in the improved one.
I'm willing to start up a business of poultry farming. What's the best? Should I go for the cock or the male or these ones? How do we call them? Which one is the best?
the
No,
female,
not
the
the
hens.
local, the hen or the
The
cock.
cocks.
Which one?
It depends with the objective. If the objective is to get eggs,
Yeah.
then obviously you will go for the female. If the objective is to sell quickly and make money quickly,
Yes.
then you go for the males. Because if you feed them well at around 3.5 months, they are ready, you can slaughter. And you can sell to the people.
There's
But
something over there, guys. Two ways on the hens. They give you eggs,
But
and
they take
also
some time
they
before.
take sometimes before. But with the male ones, they go faster, but they give you money. So which one is which?
Now, suppose you bring the cock.
Yes.
Yes.
Are they able to brood and to bring the young ones?
Okay, what happens? They can only lay eggs, but they don't incubate.
Oh, they don't incubate.
So you'll have to collect the eggs, take to the incubator, or give to a pure kienyeji chicken, which can actually incubate them and hatch.
And hatch.
But this one cannot incubate.
They don't incubate. They don't lie on their eggs.
Oh.
They just do laying on.
I'm really learning this evening, guys.
Wow.
If you're watching this video, let's support this young man.
Another thing that maybe I can mention about you are doing a comparison between the cocks and the hens.
Yes.
Normally, cocks are heavy consumers. So even though they will become bigger faster or mature slightly faster, but they eat a lot.
Compared to this one.
Compared to the female ones, the female they don't eat so much. I think it's also the body formation making them to eat a lot.
Eat a lot.
Yeah, they eat a lot. So the quantity you give to this female at this age is different from the quantity you give to the males.
How long have you been in the market?
I've been in the market for 3 years now.
Comparing the both sides, when a client walk into your farm,
Yes.
do they go for the hens or they go for the cock for the consumer?
Most of the farmers come for the cocks. That is why currently the 2 months old, they are purely hens, females, except one male which is there because of some deformity. It had some deformity, otherwise we would be having purely female. Even if you consider the second lot,
Yes.
majority are females.
Yeah.
Because males, they are hot cake. People go for them, and they raise them in 3 or so months. They have sold them out. They come back for another lot.
Now, even if I take one of these ones,
Yes.
then I make it local.
Yes.
I take it to those other ones.
Yes.
Still, there's no way it can lie on the eggs.
No way.
Oh.
Even if you do pure free range,
Uh-huh.
it will be laying eggs at a distant place, but you'll never find it lying on the eggs in the name of incubating.
Okay.
Thank you,
Even
Mr.
the
Clark.
young one, unless you
Yeah.
cross. If you don't cross with the pure Kenyaji cock, if you use improved cock and this, even the young one you raise still having the same behavior. It is in their genes.
Okay.
It's not the environment.
Let's go and see the younger ones, guys, where everything's begin. Right on this video. Subscribe and support Mr. Clark. I'm gonna pin the number down there. Oh, guys, come with me. Binala light again. Ketkar light. Okay. Guys, now it's something serious.
So this is what we call the brooder. The brooder is where we raise them from day old up to around 1 month old before we transfer them to another structure.
So how will you count your blessing as you name them one by one? Because I'm confused now.
How will you know their number?
How do you know the number?
Number one, we count them at delivery when they are brought.
Yeah.
Once we do so, during the brooding, in case of any casualty, like any form of death, we record it. So at any given time, we know we had a total of this number has died. or we have sold this number. So that's how we track the number.
Oh.
Because if you look at them, there are very many. It's difficult counting them one by one. So what we normally do at this stage is just by keeping the record. We first of all count the number which is delivered. Then in case any dies, now we do our calculations.
So this where everything begins.
Yeah.
How
this
did
way.
you start? That's a question.
Okay, right. What we do, the beginning point is that we place the order for the chicks with the Ozima chicken.
At how old?
They deliver them at a day old. So on just before the delivery, we ensure that the brooder is well taken care of.
Yeah.
Number one, we wash the brooder very well. We disinfect. Then we bring the sawdust. We put the sawdust here. After putting the sawdust very well, just on the day of arrival or a day before, we spread the newspaper. You may be asking, what is the role of the newspaper? Is to prevent them, because at day old, they are not able to distinguish between the feed and the sawdust.
You mean
Yeah.
the newspaper down here?
That newspaper is normally spread on top of this sawdust.
Sawdust,
to prevent them from eating or feeding on the
On the sawdust.
sawdust.
Oh.
So once that is done for about 2 to 3 days, then we remove that. Now once they are brought in here, the moment they are brought, we light our jiko, the source of our heat, because they need some heat.
Yeah.
We don't use electricity. We rely on this. It's very reliable, because in Kenya where we have power on and off,
Yeah,
sometimes
true.
it is at night you are asleep and there's no power, or you are awake but now the power is off. How do you? Because they need source of heat. The first 1 week 24/7. So we use the charcoal in our charcoal jiko or the charcoal stoves. They are specially designed for that. So we prepare that. Then we now put them in the brooder. We supply them with the water. Then after some time we give them food.
How do you put the source of heat? On this or down on the floor?
This one is just put on the floor.
Okay.
Once you have placed the jiko, maybe I can demonstrate. Our jiko is just placed in strategic positions again. Like mostly because of the size of this brooder, we normally use two at a time. So once it is late, we just place it here. Once it's hot, we ensure that now we close this part. Then we also close the top. And we are good to go.
Then kind of they will come and surround.
Depending with the intensity of the heat.
Yeah.
When it is very hot, they move away. When you find them crowding here, it is a sign that it is cold, that heat is not enough. So you find a way of increasing the heat. When you find that they'll move to the periphery, then it is too much. You also have to find the mechanism of reducing that heat. Like when it is still open, the charcoal burns very fast, so the room becomes very hot.
Yeah.
And so you never find any around the charcoal stove. So what happens? They will move to the periphery. So you just come close this to the top. You also close the opening near the vent, and then the temperature goes down, so they will be able to distribute it in the brooder.
How old are they currently?
These ones are 2 weeks and 4 days.
2 weeks, 4 days.
Yeah.
Are you done with the all in vaccinations and any?
We are remaining with one. That is the fowlpox vaccination, which we are doing on Thursday, if not tomorrow evening, Thursday morning. We are doing.
Suppose I need some right now. Will you do it for me?
I can't do it because it's normally bought in a dose and it's done once. So what is done, I'll normally tell my customers to wait until I do all the vaccination then. But at times, if the first customer does not come from farm, then I can sell on the day I'm vaccinating the remaining ones. After vaccinating this, then I also move and vaccinate for my farm.
So you are also mobile.
Yeah, we are mobile. See, as I said, we also do the delivery. So we also can offer that because maybe a farmer is not aware too. A farmer maybe got like around 10, and to go and buy the vaccine for 10 is uneconomical. So when we buy for the whole batch, after vaccinating this, we move very fast because the vaccine also requires to be used within a given time, and also it should be maintained at a given temperature. So we move very fast. That's why I've said if the farmer does not come from farm, the farmer is coming from farm, we'll tell the farmer to wait. After we are done with the vaccination, then they can be collected.
For Mr. Koth,
Yes.
Let's request to just close because we are denying them peace. No, they have no peace, guys.
Before you close,
Yes.
that there is a space behind you.
Yes.
Is it useful?
That opening,
Uh-huh.
ventilation.
Oh.
In fact, it's not even sufficient. It's almost sufficient, but not sufficient.
Mhm.
We should have created the one this side, but because of the orientation, when it rains, water can come in, rain water. So that's why. So we have the opening for free circulation of the air. So during the day, that door is open. This window is also open for free circulation of the air. You can see the number. So if you don't have a well-ventilated room, they can suffocate. So it's part of what can cause them not to grow very fast.
Oh. But they're very healthy and strong.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced death whereby you wake up and find several of them have died?
When we started, we used to experience that.
So what did you do for someone who's going to start to know that?
Number one, we did a lot of learning, both by visiting farms, talking to the experience, and also I even used the YouTube to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the YouTube to learn.
Oh.
They are farmers, well-established farmers. They post their content on the same. So sometimes you just download the information from the YouTube.
But let me ask you, do you have a YouTube channel?
No, currently.
Why not? And yet you're learning from others by doing the same thing. You need also to post so that we can learn from you.
I think so. I think now
True.
encouraging me.
You are going to. I'll open for you a channel. Kindly start one so that you tell us the challenges and everything. Your people will love to see that.
There was a time I lost quite a number. I almost gave up. But when I interacted with other farmers,
They told you that's the beginning.
That was at the beginning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kot. Kindly come also that we can
What is
finish
this
up.
feed called for? How do you call the feed?
Oh,
now?
fine. This feed
Yeah.
is a chick mash. Chick mash, as I mentioned earlier, this one we buy from a company called Unga Limited. The feeds are normally called Fugo. But this is chick mash.
Okay.
So,
It is only chick mash and water.
chick mash and water is what we currently
That is what they survive on.
for now, this is what we provide. But at the initial stage, the first one, almost 2 weeks, we also put multivitamin
Okay.
in water.
In
To
water.
increase the appetite and also to manage their stress. Now, they are new in the environment, so they are not yet used to. Like right now that we have disturbed them, if possible, we should be providing some anti-stress multivitamin.
Okay.
But when we came in, we saw the way they were moving. So they are stressed. You can see they are not even eating well.
I'm giving someone stress today, guys, and a lot of people here. Mr. Kot, come and you just finish up this video because we want to ask some few questions. Before we end up the video, guys, thank you very much for watching this video today. I'm so excited and happy because I'm meeting Mr. Kot. The one that video. We are at the next level now, going to check on the kind of feeds, and we are going also to know how expensive it is. Hey. Of course.
Yes.
Guys, we are right here now. I would love Mr. Okoth to show us the kind of food or feeds he's using, and we want to know, is it expensive to start this kind of poultry project or not?
Hey, okay.
So this is the store.
This is my store. So this is the feed. So for the young ones,
Yes.
from day old
Yeah.
to about 7 weeks,
Yes.
we use chick and duckling mash.
Yes.
Sometimes I alternate with the chick and duckling crumbs. Crumbs are somehow better. They are bigger particles, and they make them to grow faster, and also to make them to be strong.
Strong,
But
yeah.
mash is not bad. Mash is also good. So mostly I begin the first 1 week or 2 weeks. I use the crumbs, then I change to the mash.
So this what's called chick mass.
Now this is the chick mash.
Oh.
But very important to take note of the company, the source.
It's like you are marketing for Fugo.
I may not be marketing for Fugo. There are other companies
Yes.
which are also good.
Yeah.
But for me, I chose this. But there are other companies, I will not mention the names.
Yes, kindly note.
I will not. But their work is substandard.
Oh.
Apart from maybe just in terms of maybe the protein content, the carbohydrate content,
Yes.
they are also lacking the supplements, the things that will keep them healthy.
Guys,
So
if
that
anyone
they-
watching this from Fugo, kindly give this guy some bags free because it's really marketing for you guys. That's the reality.
So this one,
Yes.
and then you can see we have the growers mask
Yeah.
for the 2 months old and above.
Yeah.
So we use the growers mask. Then we use the layer complete meal for the ones which are already laying. So our team, the grannies you saw there, we feed them on this, the layer complete meal.
Now these
wonderful eggs.
This layer complete meal is 50 kg.
This 50 kg, 50 kg.
How many hens, for example, can feed on this one
A month.
within a stipulated time of period of time?
Yeah.
Basically, maybe somebody can do the arithmetics. Averagely, we expect to give them around 120 grams per day. That is each hen, mature hen.
120 grams.
So 120, you can now approximate that. For example, if you are giving 120, and then you have 50 kilogram. So 50 kilogram converted to grams, then you divide by 120. You can see how many birds can eat for how long. 120 and
1,000 grams is making 1 kg.
So when you multiply that 50 kg by 1,000, that is 50,000 grams. Then you just divide by 120. Yeah. So you can see how many can feed on 50 kg bag in a day. Yeah, so 416. So it means that if you have about 100 birds,
Yes.
one bag will feed them in one day. So
How much is a 50 kg?
Currently, we buy at retail.
Yes.
From our agrovets.
Yes.
For the complete meal, we buy at 33,500.
3,500.
3,500. I mean.
That's 32 US dollars.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Then the chick mash we buy at 3,800.
Okay, that's 36 around there.
Growers we buy at 3,200. 3,200.
Okay. So which means right now when I'm going to begin by the 2 weeks old, you are having this what I should be using.
Yeah, 2 weeks old is this.
And then I go for
old,
the
1 month.
For the 3 weeks old or 1 month.
Still 1 month up to the time they're 7 weeks.
Oh.
We transit them from chick mash to growers when they're at 8 weeks.
Okay.
8 weeks.
Okay.
Now, what can be the effect? Suppose I give a.
So Mr. Kodas from over here, we finish this video. Kindly, guys, I'm very happy and excited. I've learned something. And you know, guys, I'm going to buy some, either 2 or 1 or 3. But as you're watching this video, this is the right time for you also to learn more while watching, asking questions, because he's going to open a channel and I know he will also be watching this video. So my last word is to say thank you very much. But I just want to ask something. Is it so expensive to start?
It's not. Because number one, you need a simple structure. Like probably what you saw there.
Go picture.
Like the structure. Actually, I began in a kitchen.
Yes.
It's just now.
Oh, this was your kitchen.
It was my kitchen. So I converted the kitchen into a brooder.
Yes.
So you don't need to spend a lot of money because that money you are going to use to build a very executive structure. You need it for feeding them. Number two, you can begin small.
Start with what you have.
Start with what you have. Number three, you need to learn a lot, because if you don't learn, it will be expensive because you'll be spending too much. You'll be wasting food. You can be losing them due to death, either as a result of disease or carelessness, stress, and whatever. So you need to learn a lot. Once you've learned with this little capital, how do you learn? Interact with the people who have been in the field. It's the best. Sometimes it's good to come to the farm the way you are now in the farm. So you have a practical lesson, not a theoretical.
So I just come and be here and do them.
Yeah, you can come and learn.
Are you free as well to come to my place and show me what?
Of course, I can come to your place even before you begin. I tell you exactly. Like you are a structure, you're not sure. I can tell you this one can do. Or if you don't have, I can tell you put it up like this, build it like this, do ABC. and all shall be well.
Oh, guys.
Okay.
We are really getting a good vibe today, this evening from East Africa, Kenya, at Mr. Court's place over here. I'm very happy, and I want to start this. I'm ready for the challenges, but I'm very happy because you are a free man. May God bless. I don't know, you are just kind to us or any other person who works here.
Anybody is welcome, but you book an appointment
Yeah,
because we are busy.
You are busy.
Sometimes we may not allow you in. Maybe we are busy with the chicken or we are doing other things elsewhere.
I want to ask you something, Mr. Court. Do we just wake up and start this kind of poultry farming, or there's something that we are also doing?
There are also things I do.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm a high school teacher.
Oh, that's why you manage this thing successfully, because you have some capital, ready capital. But for someone who has nothing,
you can begin small. There's nobody with nothing. You have some knowledge. You have some knowledge.
Some
you can
knowledge.
begin from that.
From that.
Yeah. Even if it's not knowledge in poultry farming, at least you have the capacity to learn. And the little you can get. If you can't go the improved Kenyeji, why not even pure Kenyeji? When we were growing up, we used to get the chicken from the grandmother or the uncle, and we begin from there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Court. Guys, on this video, I love you say your number for someone who might be willing to make contact directly.
Okay.
Right here. Just come close with the camera so that you say your number.
Okay.
Start with 254.
Okay.
Yeah.
My number is 254 721 890 984. Again, 254 721 890 984. Thank you very much.
Oh, guys, I'm so
welcome.
happy. Enjoy this video. Subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to comment. Let us know all your thoughts on the comment down there. Much love, Moses, to East Africa. Olela, say bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.
I want to save video.